This presentation explores the shift in perception described in A Course in Miracles, from special relationships to holy ones. We will map the psychological transition outlined in chapters 15 through 17, using visual models to clarify how our thinking moves from separation and guilt toward oneness and healing. Here we see the mind's dual conflict. The ego's thought system is built on separation and guilt, seeking to preserve an isolated self through projection and judgment. In contrast, the Holy Spirit's thought system rests on oneness and purity, aiming at healing and atonement through forgiveness and true perception. The ego traps us on a horizontal timeline where the past, filled with guilt, drives a future feared in advance. In this loop, each present moment is overshadowed, making real change impossible. Time becomes a mechanism for ongoing expiation and suffering, rather than a space for renewal. Special relationships seek magnitude in littleness by demanding sacrifice. They single out one person, exclude the rest, and use guilt to avoid inner conflict. Each partner is asked to carry the other's guilt. This dynamic teaches that separation is salvation, reinforcing the ego's core belief. Dark companions symbolize the past selves we project onto others. Instead of meeting a brother, we meet our own history. These shadow figures stand between minds, blocking authentic communication. As long as we relate to these illusions, we cannot fully enter God's presence or share salvation. The holy instant is an intervention in time. A vertical beam of communication cuts through the ego's horizontal line, anchoring us in the now. In this instant, the past is gone and the future is unnecessary. The present is isolated from guilt and fear, offering a clean beginning for salvation. This image contrasts the frame of time with the picture of timelessness. The frame represents the ego's distractions and complexities, designed to pull attention from truth. At the center is the holy instant, a miniature of heaven, eternity briefly set within time, revealing what is truly real. The bridge of faith illustrates how little is asked of us. A small portion is our willingness. The far greater span is the unlimited power of God's will. Our task is not to generate strength, but to stop interfering. When faithlessness is suspended, grace completes the crossing to atonement. The birth of a holy relationship is often messy. When a relationship is rededicated to truth, old ego patterns of vengeance clash with a new purpose of healing. The ego urges escape, while the Holy Spirit affirms the relationship's rebirth. The discomfort reflects this internal shift in goals. This diagnostic matrix compares two relational models. Special relationships are rooted in vengeance, guilt, and fear, isolating fragments of the sonship and producing conflict. Holy relationships focus on healing, forgiveness, and the eternal now. They are inclusive, extending peace and the experience of heaven. The little wall of dust represents the flimsy barriers we build between minds. Through forgiveness, we remove what is untrue. Through true empathy, we see shared holiness. The final step is God's, transforming purified perception into knowledge. When the wall is recognized as dust, it easily falls away. True empathy is the shared vision of Christ. We cannot condemn another without reinforcing our own guilt. Seeing a brother as innocent sets us free. Every miracle we extend returns to us, and each release from guilt brings joy in heaven. In this vision, attack loses all meaning. The circle of atonement shows the expansive impact of a holy relationship. It is not private. What is joined in God radiates outward. As we accept the holy instant and allow special relationships to be transformed, the healed bond becomes a beacon, drawing many minds into increasing safety and confidence. The final vision is the real world, reached by a journey without distance. When all illusions are forgiven, only awareness of perfect oneness remains. Heaven is not a place, but the state of unified mind. Nothing lies outside it. The journey ends in quiet gladness, where heaven fully recognizes us.